can't actually show it off, so I'm just gonna go game mode creative myself. But yeah, here's Varkle, but it's a little bit different. So huge thing is that this actually isn't the Varkle that we know and love. This is actually a different system, or a different vehicle in general. So he wanted to create like a pickup truck kind of like look, but he's like, I don't even want to build something that's like already in the world kind of thing, like it's already in the real world. And I said, I got you, I got Varkle. And he goes, yeah, but that doesn't have a pickup truck look. And I go, you can always change it. And he goes, I guess. So he decided to do this, but he decided to put this as a beacon or some sort. I don't know. Yeah, so the interior kind of just looks identical to Varkle, except for he changed a little bit of it and stuff. Oh, he was supposed to get rid of those. These are command signs. That's supposed to turn you to creative mode and survival. He was supposed to delete them, but I guess he probably forgot. And here's all this stuff. What's all this? Oh, right, he asked for that stuff. I guess he didn't even use them. I had a whole bunch of that stuff from, I think it was the villager, when we were destroying the villager bases and stuff like that. Oh, he actually did put lightning rods down. Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, here's the powdered snow stuff. Need them full? No, I can't steal one. Darn it. And then how you're supposed to get off is you're supposed to drop down here. And safe. Look at that. Perfect. Couch. Anyway. Oh yes, that's pretty much all that he ended up doing. He wanted to do some crazy shenanigans, but he was wanting to wait until the warden came in so he could play with the cool wireless redstone stuff before he actually continued onward. And then when 1.18 decides to not do anything for us, so we decided to just not update. So a couple things as well, like now that I've kind of showed off everything. Is this where I need to go back home? Actually, what am I talking about? I could just do this. There you go. I'm back home. So a couple things that I wanted to mention before we ended up continuing onward. And I didn't want to go into too much in topic of the 2022 video, but I wanted to go into topic on here because it makes more sense. There's two reasons why we're not moving to 1.18 straight away. One is that this seed that we're currently on, which is what was really perfect for us in everything for the most part, not just literally just like for this like version, but for everything, doesn't actually work. Wait, I think I just done goofed myself. I think I went to the wrong areas. Yeah, so this actually doesn't work in 1.18 for some weird reason. I'll go to 30. So I tried a lot to try and recreate it. I tried putting in the seed number and all that stuff, get a different world. I tried going into something else, and then I thought, oh wait, spawn might be different in 1.18. So I go to where spawn is here, and I go, hey, can you direct me to like the right area or something odd? So I go there, and I get a big slap in the face and says, yeah, that area looks completely different. That village that we ended up like kind of raiding on the first ever like couple, or not in the first session, but like that we kind of just started occupying in the first session. Yeah, that village is no longer there. And I was like, oh, well, that's not what we wanted. But anyway, thanks anyway. Like, I got so angry by that. I literally did. I got really angry by that. So instead of us going into like, I would have rather have kept this world, to be fair, for a lot of our crazy shenanigans and stuff like that. But hey, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I would have loved to be able to keep this world for 1.18 and then we just play on through that and then have mountains and stuff like that that are too huge for us to actually want to do anything with. I think that would have been an amazing idea, but no, it's not gonna work for us because we spent too much time on this world. We spent like 6 months, 3-4 months on this world, and usually what Minecraft versions usually like to do is that they allow you to, like, yeah, you can still use your old world, just don't go, just as long as you know that, like, the new version won't happen until you would go into a new chunk. It's a weird thing. That's 1.17 world generation right there. I mean, we could always just port the world over to 1.18, but then it doesn't feel like it would actually be 1.18 because we've explored for as long as possible because we were trying to look for moss everywhere, and plus we've been going everywhere, and probably me doing even this is probably not even going to be helping. But yeah, but we've been looking everywhere for moss, and as soon as I found it, I started, like, distributing it. I didn't really care about gold or anything like that. So, yes, that's the one reason why we're not going to 1.18. It's because whole big shenanigans over with that. The other is that 1.18 was supposed to have, or not, I don't want to say supposed to, it was rumored, I would say, because since it was split into 2 parts and the Warden wasn't in 1.17, we guessed that it was going to come in 1.18, and we thought, hey, that would be perfect. Because in 1.18, we can do a lot of crazy shenanigans with a lot of the different, well, the features that, you know, the Warden would end up giving. And then that gets pushed to 1.19, and then we're like, well, like, I've already lost everything I wanted. I wanted to see how well this Xilestar, or how well my behemoth stuff would have taken care of would have, like, handled the Warden, because I thought that would be a really cool, like, thing to just to experiment with. But no, nothing. And I'm just like, well, that's just sad. Man, Cube, you're struggling today. I literally just booted you up. How are you struggling already? What are you loading? It's literally just Minecraft. Minecraft's the only thing that's loading. What? Okay, well, Cube's having a rough day today. Me doing this is just making the CPU go to 20%. I don't understand. Like, if this was, like, throwing the CPU to, like 20 million %, I'd see it. But this is just, like, it only went up to 22, I think is the highest that I've seen it at right now. It's hard capped at 22. It hasn't... Oh, 23. There we go. But yeah, so we're going to replace it with a different Minecraft series. Just to let you guys know, though, this Minecraft series will be using what a lot of other people have used this version for. So I'm not going to go too much in topic of what it actually is. It's going to be a lot of fun, trust me. It's going to be a mix between Minecraft and another series. Or not another series, but another sort of, like, franchise. It's actually really good. So yeah, maybe later on we might pour over some other mods and stuff like that just to make it much more interesting. But it will be in an older version of Minecraft, so it's going to be probably pretty bad. Because what is it? Is it 1.14? No, what? Oh, no, which version was the one that changed a bunch of textures? It was 1.14, right? It changed a lot of existing textures. I could already tell you, though, that I didn't like the new wooden plank one. I wanted to go to spawn. I thought I was going to hit in the right way. I always get disoriented by that. Anyway. Yeah, so spawn, nothing really has changed. I don't really think. Except for it's just added the Nether Portal to the outside. Over here. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think, yeah, because me and my friend are always so, like, very much interested in this new series. We've already started playtesting it. We playtested 2 different versions of it. and we liked one more than the other, but we liked features of the other, so we might just do that for like the main sort of like town area. So like if we were to count this as like the main town area, like this will have the features of that other one, but yet for the main one we're just going, or for the rest of it we're just going to go with this other version. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything for the most part, like down into the whole bones of the whole situation for the most part. Yeah, so we might do 1.18. We're not going to be doing much, maybe. Like, there might be, like, one, I think on the very minimum, there'll be one. On the most, maybe 2 sessions of 1.18. But we're probably just going to revert the world back into, like, the server back into 1.17 until 1.19 shows its face, and then we'll probably just do that. Either that or we'll probably just stay in 1.18, but we probably just won't be playing the game anymore. Because we were really, like, hoping for Warden. For the Warden, because I wasn't the only one. My friend was also really hoping for it because he wanted to do a lot of the crazy wireless redstone. But that didn't show, so obviously we're... And what actually did change in 1.18, I think it's, like, they added their new custom world generation. Well, I don't want to say custom, but they added their new world generation. And what else did they add to it, to be fair? Because I think that there was like a bunch of new items added or something like that. Oh, I gotta look at 1.18.1. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, something to mention. I have a custom software now that actually loads both this server and the other one. I'm not going to be loading it both at the same time. That would be nuts. But both of them are running on 5 gigs of RAM, which is going to be very much appropriate for both of them, especially one of them, because I was playing it on single player, I think. Yeah, I was playing this version on single player, and I was on 5 gigs of RAM, and I was still like having a hard time. And even like this, for the matter, like it's the same idea though. Like this, you saw that we were having lagging issues, and my Elytra just stops in midair too. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, they added a new music disc. I can't wait to find that in the first dungeon chest that I find. Let's see here. Bunch of world stuff. Any items? Ore veins, there's achievements. Oh. Cube, what are you doing? Alright, I'm just double checking stuff for now. Okay. So, there was a whole big, I don't want to say stink, because that's not really the right wording. A little early, I think... No, not early. It was late last year. I don't know when exactly it happened, but Java actually had a huge security risk for everything. So before I kid you not, I had an error message from this custom software. Okay, I am getting really confused now. Do I have to like literally like restart my Minecraft or something? Okay, I'm gonna be right back after I restart Minecraft. Alright, after one restart of Minecraft later. Oh, yeah, so there was a huge big problem with baby game is just reading my voice and is like, hey, don't talk about it. There's a whole big thing with Java where like people were getting their sort of like things getting hacked and stuff like that. So literally when I tried to load up the server before the recording, it told me that there was like this problem, and it wanted me to update to the latest version, and I'm like, okay. And then literally, I had already logged into Minecraft. I'm like, oh wait, maybe I should probably double check to make sure that my Minecraft is up to date as well. So I did that, and it told me that it was up to date. So I'm like, okay, now I'm getting kind of concerned, but I haven't seen anything. Like, one big indicator is that if calculator is loading up, but then again, that's like if you're in like a public server though, right? Like, that's not even like, I'm not even in a public server, I'm in a private one. So what kind of exploits can somebody do on my private server? Like, I'm looking, like, I'm literally, like, I literally have like a cube plugged into a TV, so I can actually like literally see the like the log of it. I literally see nothing's wrong. It just literally just says like, let's see here, that's when I moved to spawn. I lost connection, disconnected, left the game. Then logged in, joined the game, lost connection, timed out, left the game. So is there such a thing that like somebody can do it through remote, that they can actually just like kick me out of my own server, but without actually logging in? That seems kind of weird.